Okay, I thought I'd just give a little testimony here. As people may know, I work two different jobs in the weekdays, Monday through Friday. I work at a place that we actually go and pick up people and people that have maybe born with disabilities or they've had an accident or whatever, and they take in people that are either, I think once they're 20 years old and up to 65. After that, they have to go to an old folks home or something. But there's people that I work with. Most of them there in my office have been healed of something. One person got saved, and he was miraculously healed and amazed by the power of the Lord. He actually had a sinus problem, and it was healed instantly on the spot, right there in the van. He was my rider that day. I drive for these wheelchair people or disabilities and stuff, and many of these people I've seen great miracles in their bodies being healed and stuff too. But the thing is that this testimony is about a guy that's been working here alongside with me all this time. His lifestyle was pretty bad before, and that's why he had diabetes. And he's 74 now. 74? No, I think he just turned 75. He's still working there. He takes good care of himself now, but he's had diabetes and he's taking medication for it all this time. And he's starting to get cataracts and stuff. And he didn't pass his driver's license test because of his eyes. And he's been healed. He had back problems and everything, and he knows the power. He's been healed, but he's so traditionally Japanese. Just things just don't go through. He still believes in evolution. He's just sucked into media, television, everything. The people of the world. I never watch television. I don't listen to the radio. I just listen to Word, study the Word, preach the Word, and live the Word. But the thing is that this guy and other people in the office have been healed by different things, and they know something's different. They know they've seen it. But this guy, he said, "Look, I know you've got this power, and I've seen you heal other people, and you've healed me. What can you do for my eyes?" And I said, "Well, look, I'm going to command for your diabetes, but I'll put my hands on your eyes." And so, for about 2 months, before he had to retake his test and everything, he'd go to a doctor to get his eyes checked, an eye doctor, and then also he has to go to the police station to get rechecked and all that. So for about 2 months, every day he said, "Okay, please, and please pray for me." And so I'm commanding. It's not a prayer. I release the life of God that's within me, and I put my thumbs on his eyes, my hands on his temples, and I'm commanding all organs to be free. And I'm commanding the eyes, the cataracts to be gone, but that's just a byproduct of the original sickness that he had brought on himself from his exorbitant lifestyle, eating and drinking so much all the time with his company. It was a rich company that he worked in before. But just to let you know that yesterday, actually day before yesterday, he took off work so that he can go and get the test. And he passed with flying colors. He came back yesterday to say, "Thank you so much. I believe it's your prayers, your commands that healed me." And the guy's still not saved. But, and then there's this other woman that she's been there too. She's actually been there longer than us. And a couple weeks ago, she had a knee problem, pain. It just wasn't going away. And I said, "Okay, here, let me take care of that." And she was in the back seat. And I'm in a Toyota Hiace van. I can reach my hand over there. And so I put my hands on her knee at a stoplight. And I say, "I set you free. Whatever's causing this, I command you to leave this knee, and I set you free. What I have, I give unto you. Be free." And then, okay, and that's it. And then she said, "Oh, it seems to be a little better." Okay, no problem. It's going to continue to get better. Well, come to find out, the next day, actually, she didn't tell me until about a week later that after that, there was no more pain whatsoever. And then when she heard that this other worker, that he passed his driver's license test and everything, and and his eyes are, perfectly, can see really well and everything. I was commending that his eyes would go back to an 18-year-old, She says, I'm beginning to believe, you know, you healed my knee. I didn't tell you. She was my rider the other day in the hiatus band. We were coming back after dropping off the people. And she says, I'm beginning to believe because I can see what you did for him too. And by the way, my knee, I've had no trouble with my knee since you prayed for it last week or something like that. So people are changing, and some things take a little bit of time. It shouldn't. It's us. It's us. God is not limited. He's not trying to teach them anything. It's us. Just learning how to release the power. And that's that testimony. I mean, there's many more. I mean, that's at my weekday job, my weekend job with the weddings. They give me free reign pretty much to heal people, although I'm limited to time there because they have a schedule to push the wedding, rehearsal, wedding, reception, and all that kind of stuff. And then they had the party and the flower shower and this and that. And I try to participate in most of the stuff because I meet more people there. But it's a blessing. And then just wanted to add one more thing. There's a guy, a young man that just recently came to our organization that we go pick him up. He's a sweet-spirited young man. He's what is it, Down syndrome or something, and rounded face. It's the common thing. He's really sweet, and every time at a signal light, he says, "Robert," and he touches me. I reach my hand out, and I put my hand on his hand, and I'm releasing life, and I'm saying, brain cells, everything, realign properly to the way you were supposed to be. Devil, I reverse what you've done to this man, and I command these things at the stoplight, and then when the light turns green. So I'm expecting to see him begin to change. I've heard testimonies of other people being totally healed of Down syndrome. Well, I don't know what there's different names for those type of things that the devil has done to people. All the works of the devil are sickness, disease, poverty, sadness. Either way around, expect miracles. I'm expecting this man to change. I'm expecting his face to change. I'm expecting everything to change from the DNA level. And looking forward to give a good testimony on how he's going to change.